Alright, for those who don't know me, I'm Kevin. I'm from Long Island, New York. Had to do that real quick. But, I'm making this podcast. Most of you guys who's watching this first episode, it's going to be very different from all the rest of the episodes. Nothing's going to be, like, absolutely the same every time. It's not going to look like this every time. My next few episodes are going to be more, like, into where I'm going. This is kind of just like a free-for-all, just to get started, just to give, like, something, just kind of showing a little bit of how I'm going to talk and how I'm going to address things, and kind of my point of view on how I look at things. I look at things from, like, a deeper angle. Those who's listening to this, we probably already had a deep conversation. Or some of you, you know what I mean, you don't know me at all. Some of you have heard a rumor about me and probably was like, nah, I don't like him, or whatever it is. So I feel like this is definitely going to be one of those things that makes it easier and makes me more, I guess, viewable from other people. Because those of you who know me, who are tuned in right now, we already had a deep conversation. I already gave you my advice on how you should handle a certain situation, or what I thought about life, or whether we, at the time, back when we were smoking, or whether we were friends, or whether you were an adult and I gave you something that, you know what I mean, we had a conversation where we both agreed on something, or something along those lines. If you're listening from Spotify, Apple Music, please do not do not watch the YouTube channel while you're driving. We don't need any more accidents. You feel me? But this is my podcast. Thank you for tuning in. Episode 1. Alright, so this episode is not gonna be that long. My next few ones are gonna be solid, so stay tuned. But this is the first one. So I just wanted to dive into this because it's something I've been looking at all week. Those of you who's going to work, right? I know you probably got up this morning, or whatever time it is, or whatever you plan to do today, and you probably felt like, you know what I mean, I don't really want to do this, or I'm tired, I want to go back to bed. What am I doing? Why am I going in this direction? Just remember, like, whatever you're about to do, hopefully it's positive. You know what I mean? Just think about it. Like, put some actual thought into, why do I wake up in the morning and I do this? Why in the afternoon do I do this? Why at night do I do this? What is my purpose for doing this? And I think that should help you with, you know what I mean, taking your next step on what you do, whether it's waking up to go to work, whether it's putting your kid on the bus, whether it's waking up and just being a parent, or whether it's taking care of a dog. Like, whatever you're planning to do today, just remember, like, what is my purpose for doing this? And I think that, not gonna lie, I think that will definitely help a little bit. Also remember, stay positive, because in times like this, during the pandemic, where we got COVID being passed around, where anxiety is almost in everybody. I honestly, me personally, I've never dealt with anxiety until about 3 years ago, and it really messed me up. Like, I lost friends. You know what I mean. I've been in, like, near-death experiences. If you've been in near-death experiences, you know it changes your view on life and on everything, because it's like, essentially, like, we all know we have a time. Time is very important, very vital, and we all know we have a date, but we don't know when it is. So when you get really, really close to meeting that time, where it feels like it's that time, where it's that day, you kind of recap on everything that you've ever been through, every experience you've ever had, everything you've ever wanted to do, and it really puts you in a mental space where you're very distant from people, and you kind of never really go back the way you were. So if you've ever been in that type of situation, or you're going through something right now and stuff like that, just remember, keep your head up and stay positive. Like, you're doing a good job. So we're gonna clap for you real quick. Clap. So yeah, just remember, stay positive, because at the end of the day, energy is a very, very strong thing. Just like people say, like different sayings, like people say love at first sight, or a smile is contagious, or yawn is contagious. Everything has to do with energy. Even the light in the room right now is energy. So you have to be very careful what energy you put out. I've been looking throughout the weekend. I've seen a lot of things that people don't even realize can be depressing. Like, most of us have financial troubles. And I know you see a lot of people flexing. Like, the biggest thing right now is flexing. Everybody's the richest. Everybody's the flyest. Everybody's the baddest, the cutest, the prettiest. You see what I'm saying? Everybody has haters. Everybody, But what people don't realize is you flexing is putting somebody else down. I mean, you can't help it if you know what I mean. You fly, you know what I mean. Dress nice and stuff like that. You can't help it. Yeah, of course. You're pretty, you know what I mean. It's not your fault. But just remember, like, when you're doing that flexing, or you're posting, there's somebody that's looking at you that's impressed. There's somebody that's hating, and there's somebody that, you know what I mean. They're going through something. We're all going through something. So just be careful what energy you put out. And what I was gonna say with the financial thing is, I can't even tell you the past 3 months. I can't count on the hand how many people have asked me for money, have asked me for a favor financially, or can I do something for them and stuff like that. And it's crazy to me, because a lot of these people, you see them flexing, you see them doing. I'm not saying everybody, of course not. You could really have it like that, but I'm just saying, like, me personally, I feel like this is one of the greatest things you could do if you have some money, or if you have something that someone else doesn't have. Giving something to someone who necessarily doesn't have to be family, doesn't have to be too in need, or doesn't have to be a person that you love, or a person that just helping anybody. That's a positive thing you could do. That's something that nobody can ever take away from you. And I'm not saying you and remember this, when you give to somebody, right, you don't gotta make sure everybody knows. That's not the point of doing it. It's for the other person, the benefit of the other person. So how would you feel if you were really going through it, and you were broke, and you were going through a rough time, you're homeless, you lost half of your family, you're losing your mind, you're going crazy, your hygiene isn't the best way it could be, and someone comes up to you and they're throwing you money and they're recording you, like, when you're at your worst, it's just not proper. So I just feel like if you're gonna do something positive, just remember, like, do it out the kindness of your heart, and regardless of how savage you are, how tough you are, how bad you are, how pretty you are, you have a heart. Because that's another thing. Everybody right now is, a lot of people right now are saying, oh, I'm heartbroken. Someone broke my heart, so I'm cold now. Why are you cold? Why are you cold? Like, think about it. Why? We all have been through a lot of stuff. Some people less than the others. Some people more than others. But remember, like, you're still alive. You can walk around. You can breathe. You can dance. You can have fun. You can smile. There's some people who can't move their eyes. There's some people in comas. There's some people who literally lost limbs. And you're taking that for, that's the biggest blessing that you have. Not the money, not the clothes, not the items you buy, not how fly you are, not how pretty you are. Your soul, your heart. Those are the things nobody can take away from you, because those are what make you. So when you're living, or if you're listening to this right now, just remember, stay positive. And remember, your energy affects the whole world, because it's the butterfly effect. So whatever energy you choose to put out, remember, it's coming back. It's a domino thing. You may not be the person that hit domino number 16, but if you're domino number 1, you're going to hit domino number 2. If you're being negative and you fall down, and you throw that weight towards someone else. Now, yeah, do people deserve it sometimes, that energy? Of course they do. You know how many people get me tight? Like, you know how many people are gonna get you tight? But it's like how you react to it that matters. Because if everybody in the world, right, reacted the worst way possible, the meanest, the angriest way possible, the world would end like that. So that means there has to be somebody has to take that impact, has to really take that impact, and just understand that it's okay. I get you're upset. Now that will make you soft. That doesn't make you less of a man. That doesn't make you less of a woman. That doesn't make you weak. That makes you strong. Just like everybody says this all the time. In order for you to win, you have to take L's. You have to take L's. If you respond crazy every time something bad happens to you, I'm telling you right now, you're not gonna get far. In life, in time, or anything, you're not gonna get far. So you really, it's kind of crazy and it sounds crazy, but I promise you, if you do this, you'll start to feel better because you'll understand life better. I'm not saying it's gonna be easy, because if you like me, you have some anger issues or you have built up rage because of certain situations where someone mistreated you, or if you've been through emotional pain or physical pain or abuse, or been in situations near life or death situations, it's hard for you to give up that toughness. It's hard for you to give up that shell, that wall that you put up just to deal with society and just to deal with life. So I'm not saying none of this is going to be easy. I'm just saying it would be beneficial to everyone if you control your energy, and most of all you, because if you get to the point where you understand that everybody has emotions, everybody's going through something, you won't take things as serious. Like, don't get me wrong, like, if you disrespect me to a point, I'm probably gonna give you that back. Like, I'm human. Like, that's a human thing. I'm not talking about that. I'm saying, like, you wake up in the morning, right? Everybody has been there. Some people have a different, wake up than others. But you woken up before and you felt like, here we go again. Or you woke up in the morning and you felt like, so if you ever felt like that, imagine how many other people have felt like that. Because if we all felt like that when we woke up one morning and we just did not feel like we woke up on the right side of the bed. But what you do next affects the next person, and the energy you will receive back. So just remember that, stay positive. Another thing I want to address, I'm not going to stay on it too long. I saw a quote, so every episode I'm going to put up a quote that I feel like is really, brings a lot of positive insight on things. So I'm going to pull it up right now. There's a couple things I wanted to pull up that I've seen recently. You can front all you want, but the universe responds to the real you, not who you pretend to be. And that goes back to what I was saying about the flexing thing. Now, yeah, it's cool to flex. Yeah, especially when you came from a place when you didn't have none of this stuff. You wasn't this person. Yeah, it feels good to flex. But just be mindful. Like, just be mindful. The best things in life is not to flex. The best things, to me, in my opinion, I can't speak for everybody. Maybe flexing is your thing. That's the thing you want to do. You want to flex when you never had nothing. You want to flex. To me, the best thing you could do when you finally get to that point where it's like, yeah, yeah, like I'm better than before. Like, yeah, look at me. The best you could do at that point is be humble. Like, don't get me wrong, yeah, you upgraded, yeah, you're prettier, yeah, you You look good, yeah. Got more money, yeah. You're shining more, everybody, yeah. But at the end of the day, you still that same person. So don't ever let that, don't ever let an increase in your life make you feel like you're better than somebody else, or you know what I mean, like you have to shit on the world because before someone shitted on you. We all been shitted on before. If you never been shitted on before, just know your day is coming. Someone's gonna shit on you one day. It may not be bad. It may not be, you know what I mean? It may not be minor. But at the end of the day, just be mindful of that. Like, humble yourself, because if you don't, and I believe in God, so I don't know, whoever you believe in, whatever, calm, everybody know karma is real. So if you go around shitting on people, best believe the universe is gonna have some shit for you. So that goes back to what I was saying about the energy thing. I think we're gonna make this episode about energy, because I think that's the biggest thing that I've seen recently. The energy that's been put out. People don't realize, right? Like, you putting out the energy like you tough, cool, right? I don't care who you are. You can be the toughest person in the world, the toughest, the baddest, whatever. There's somebody that's tougher. You could be the best singer in the world. There's somebody that can sing better. You could be the funniest person in the world. There's somebody that's better. So you gotta humble yourself. And the fronting thing, because we're gonna go back to the fronting thing. Like, I got one for that. The fronting. Just be honest, like, you don't got a lot. Like, people, like, right? This is the crazy thing, right? And I feel like this is the craziest thing in the world. We've all done it. I've done it before. Not too much. Like, I'm not stupid with my money. I'm really smart with my money for the most part. I've seen a lot of people buy $3,000, $4,000 outfits. Cool, you look good. You know what's happening tomorrow? Nobody cares. You can rack up 2,000, 5,000, a million likes. You know what? That means nothing. You can be the baddest girl in the club, the hottest nigga, the hottest person in the club. It don't mean nothing. Why? Because nobody cares. Now you could say, yeah, but they gonna feel me. Yeah, but I'm shitting on them. I'm better, like I said before. But at the end of the day, tomorrow, don't matter. So stop fronting. Stop buying them. Because if you think about it, right? You wearing Louis Vuitton, right? Anybody that wear real designer, especially the shoes, them shits be uncomfortable. They don't feel like the champion. They don't feel like the Nike. They be uncomfortable a little bit. Them jeans is a little tight, aren't they? So, stop the fronting. It's okay to wear Nike. It's okay to, you know what I mean? You don't always gotta pop out in the newest designer. That's not what makes you you. That's not what makes you a better person. That doesn't make you no better than the person that's wearing Reebok. Because if you look at the richest people in this world, and they not really wearing that, to be honest with you. Usually they have their own brand. They're wearing Reeboks. They're wearing shit that you was just laughing at a classmate for. You see what I'm saying? So you just gotta just be mindful that just because people say something is valid and it has that check next to it, it don't mean nothing. It doesn't mean nothing. It don't make you cool. It doesn't make you better than anybody. So stop fronting, because you just spent that $3,000 outfit so people can say, oh yeah, he's fly, and your bills are due. Stop fronting. If you got it like that, go ahead, do you. And if you don't, go ahead, do you. I'm just saying, this is my opinion. I feel like, you see what I'm saying? If someone listens to this and you've done that, I'm not trying to clown you or nothing. I'm just saying, you probably should change that. Respectfully. That's what I would do. You know what I mean? If I, like, we all made bad decisions money-wise before, like, you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying, like, it's better to live humbly than to live to impress others. Because if you live to impress others, you'll never impress everybody. You'll be the flyest person in the world. There's somebody's like, you're not fly. Why you think there's so many people that have so many accolades behind them and people still have nothing but negativity to say? Like LeBron James. LeBron James is easily one of the best basketball players to play ever. And you have people that still say he's mediocre. He's having a bad season. He's not playing good. You're never going to impress everybody. So it's better to just live your truth. Don't front, live your truth. So I'm going to read that quote one more time. You can front all you want, but the universe responds to the real you, not who you pretend to be. Careful with your energy. And the last thing I want to say is there's something I saw and I was like, yo, this is wild. Like, this is really wild. Hold on, let me find it. Oh, I can't find it. That's crazy. Maybe if I go to post I've liked. This is crazy. If I don't find it, I'm gonna be tight. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be tight. Yo. If we can't find it, I'll just bring it up, freestyling it. Cause this really blew my mind. I feel like this is alright. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just freestyle it while I'm talking about it. So I seen somebody posted they kind of did like a video recording their phone of a conversation with their friend. First off, if you my friend, right? I don't know if I'm the only one that feels like this. Not gonna lie, if you my friend, right? And we have a conversation about something that's going on in my personal life. If you screenshot it and you put it on the internet, we are no longer friends. Especially if it goes viral. If I don't tell you, yeah, bro, it's valid, I don't care. If you don't ask me and you do that, bro, we're not friends. We're not friends. I'm gonna start off by saying that. So apparently, he got the conversation. The guy is telling him about how his shorty got in a fight in a party, and she's upset at him because she ended up getting beat up, and I guess he didn't do anything. So now I'm gonna explain how I feel about that, and a lot of people aren't gonna agree with what I have to say, but I'm gonna break it down a little bit. Right? So, right? You in a party, right? Most fights with girls are usually over a guy or something, you know what I mean? I can't say every time, but a lot of times maybe somebody said something to somebody else, some pillow talking going on, someone doesn't like someone said that she said this dumb stuff. Me personally, right? If you my girl, right? If I care about you, if I love for you, my sister, whatever, mother, whatever. As a man, I look at shit like this is my kingdom. The women in my kingdom are protected by the men. That's how I see things. Now, yeah, you have women that go to war. Yeah, there's tough women. There's women that hold their own, respectfully. But if you're my woman, I just want you protected. That's the man is. I just feel like the man is supposed to protect his woman. You know what I mean? He's supposed to protect his woman. So, first off, as soon as I feel like my girl has tension with another female or anybody, I'm stepping in. I'm gonna talk to her about it because that's my woman. Right? That's communication is everything. So I'm gonna talk to her about it. If we both on the same page of it's something that really like isn't necessary to escalate and no one puts their hands on her, my girl is not fighting. If my girl, and I'm gonna explain to her, you don't need to fight, Let's go do this. We're getting money. You're pretty. You're beautiful. You don't need your hands dirty. You don't need your hair to get messed up. You look good. If anything, we out. And that's some man shit. Got nothing to do with being tough, being weak, none of that. Because at the end of the day, I'm protecting my female. That's what I'm supposed to do. It's my kingdom. Now, I'm not saying if you swing on my shorty on our way out and while we're leaving, that you won't get the same Kevin. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I'm going to protect my woman, because that's my queen. That's my sister. That's the woman of my kingdom. So, if, let's say, for instance, my shorty says, fuck what you're saying. Forget what you're saying. I'm going to go do what I want to do. I'm sorry to tell you, I will be that same guy. I'm not doing nothing. Why? Because I done told you, we're getting money, we're happy, it's me and you, you're beautiful, you look good, let's mind our business, you know what I mean? There's so much money out here, I don't need no negativity. I'm not somebody that looks for problems, but if the problem comes to me and I can't avoid the problem, then I'm sorry to tell you, I'm going to be the aggressor, respectfully, but that's only to protect my kingdom. So, I'm sorry, because I saw a lot of comments about girls saying, you better boom them, you better hit those girls, this goes into another topic, right? The first thing that I thought about was, so, y'all ever seen a video of a girl fighting and a guy comes in and swings on the other girl and she's knocked out? Or a video where a guy was beating up different females? Did you see the comments under those pictures? They wanted to hang the guy. They don't even know the situation. They don't know. Because most people record fights and stuff like that at least 10 seconds into the fight or after the situation has already escalated to the top venue. Most videos are not going to come out where they see me trying to calm down my shorty. They're not going to see that. They're going to see Kevin swing on several females or one female and knock her out. Because let's be honest, as a man and like those of you who know me, if I hit a girl, I don't care if you could be the toughest female. If I hit you, I'm sorry to tell you, you're probably going to be knocked out. Respectfully, you're probably going to be really hurt. Like, just off of me hitting you alone, you're going to be hurt. Now, I'm not, there's probably a woman out there that probably beat me up. Respectfully, there's probably a woman out there that probably beat me up. But in most situations, 9 out of 10 times, it's going to be assault. I'm going to be looked at as the boy who hits girls. Now I'm going to just, because we on a show, we don't lie. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. When I was younger, there was a time I put my hand on a female before, not on some, like, woman abuser. She was beating up, she was trying to beat me up. She was hitting me in my face a few times to the point where I felt like she was really hurting me. And I hit her one time, and she hit the floor. And automatically, even though everybody saw what she was doing, that she was punching me in my face, the moment I went like this, and she hit the ground, I was the worst person in that whole school. So, I don't hit females. So, yeah, if my shorty chooses to put herself in danger after I told her, like, we good, like, you beautiful, like, you mine, you good, you beautiful, I love you, like, we don't need that, we getting money, we chilling. If you choose to put yourself in a situation where it's time for ding ding ding, she gonna beat your ass, I'm sorry to tell you, she gonna beat your ass. And I don't care about you better boom them, that's your girl, how you gonna let them? I'm not gonna lie to you, the females I like aren't rowdy. I like the girls who like getting money. I like the girls who like presenting themselves as a real independent woman. The girls who aren't looking to fight. The girls who think, who looking at the fighting stuff as when I was younger, that's immature. Now some things are unavoidable. So an unavoidable problem, I'm sorry to tell you, you're gonna get the worst out of me because it's an unavoidable situation. But if it can be avoided, I'm gonna avoid it. That's how I am. I'm chill. If you know me, I'm nonchalant. I don't really let things get to me. I'm not looking to be the negative situation. I'm not looking to be the aggressor. I'm not a predator. I'm not like, that's not me. I'm really like, you know me, like I really be chilling. So like, to have a female fighting and doing extra stuff, I'm sorry to tell you, you're gonna be doing extra stuff by yourself. And that brings up a situation. And I'm not gonna lie about this, because I know this is probably gonna come out one day, or a conversation that probably happened one day. I had a female, right? We was walking. I'm not gonna say we were walking, I'm not gonna say too much, but we were walking somewhere, and she was with me. And a car pulled up, pulled up right in front of us. Now instantly, I'm not gonna lie, my heart was beating out my chest. Was I scared? Hell yeah. I live in, like, there's been people that, you know what I mean, I've been in situations, I'm not gonna say too much, but this is not the safest place in the world, you know what I mean? Someone sliding in front of you with a car, especially when I was younger and in high school at the time, like, my heart is beating out my chest. I don't even know what's going on. Now, mind you, at the time, I'm an athlete. So, really, the problems I have, very minor at the time. You know what I mean? Like, I'm an athlete. Like, I don't got no problem. Like, plus, I'm nonchalant, like I told you. I'm chill. I've always been like that. So now, I'm like, a girl hops out the car. Bitch, so you want to fuck my nigga? Who? First off, me hearing that and you my shorty, that's crazy. That's crazy. So now I'm looking at you like, you fucked her nigga, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what you're doing? When, whoa, that's crazy. And then I'm hearing you go back and forth with her a little bit, as though of saying something to her, not to calm her down, like, what are you talking about? Like, it's not a confused look. It's more like a, you don't know everything, da. So instantly, I'm taking steps away, like, this is your problem now, respectfully. And some people might be like, nah, like, you're crazy. Plus, a dude hopped out the car, dressed cool, way older than me, probably at least 26, 27. I'm 16, 17 maybe. I'm good off all that. I'm sorry to tell you, like, those are your problems. When you shit in the bed, you clean it. I'm not doing it. I'm 16 years old. I'm not about to get myself in a big escalated problem when you over here speaking to people you shouldn't be speaking to, in situations you shouldn't be in, respectfully. So I went to walk away, respectfully. Now that girl looked like she was ready to rumble in the middle of the street, and the guy was holding her back. You see what I'm saying? And afterwards, after the situation calmed down, we were walking, and she felt as though, why did you walk away? Why did you leave me? Why? Like, she probably felt, I'm not gonna lie to you, she probably felt like I was soft, respectfully. Now, most people would probably try to prove to her something and stuff like that. Me, I'm good. I know who I am. I know what I can do, what I'm capable of. And I felt like, personally, in that situation, I'm gonna wrap this up real quick. I felt like me coming out of my shell and coming out of my character for somebody who's sneaking behind my back in situations, I'm not doing that. So she can think I'm soft, whatever. It don't matter, because at the end of the day, I'm staying true to me. And like I said, I protect my kingdom. If you sneaking out into another kingdom and they come looking for you, I'm sorry, that's your problem. You should have stayed in the kingdom. If you were me, you protect it. If it's something that can't be avoided, it can't be avoided. But that was a situation where she chose to put us in a situation where I was looking at her differently. I looked at her differently from that day. And my gut told me, it said, nah, she doing something wrong. But I'm gonna wrap this up. If you're still listening, thank you for tuning in. I'm gonna have this video up soon. I'm gonna have the thing on Spotify, Apple Music, all that. Hopefully it's loud enough, because this mic is no good. It's no bueno. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. We're gonna have way more content, do way more things. I just didn't want to, do too much on the first one. I think I already overdid it though, but I'm gonna get used to how I'm gonna do it. I probably might clip it up, cut it up and stuff like that the way it should. But thank you for tuning in. Remember, merch coming soon. A lot of stuff coming soon. Stay tuned in. Subscribe, like, whatever you wanna do, or just tune in and watch. Get the views. I really don't care. This is something I'm just gonna do. So if you like it, just tune in. Add me on Instagram. I'll probably put everything. Put all the tags and stuff like that. But for real, merch is coming soon, and it's not like little T-shirts, stuff like that. We're not doing that. This is like real designer, real good quality stuff. You're gonna love it. But thank you for coming to the podcast. Shout out to you. Love. I wish you the best day. Remember, protect your energy. Remember what energy you put out. Think positive. And remember, stop fronting. Stop lying. And if you want to stunt, remember, there's somebody that's looking at you that don't have what you have. Go get somebody something. If you got money, got a stack in your pocket, your man hungry, go get him some. Go get him a Nike shirt. Go get him something. I'm not telling you what to do with your money, but I'm just saying, you want to flex. The biggest flex you could do is by making somebody else flex. That's a different type of flex. If you look at most people that are really rich, they don't hang with broke people. Some people you just can't say respectfully, but there's some people, they just need a little bit of push. They just need a little bit of something, and you know that. You know that. But remember, just be humble and help somebody else. I'm out of here, man.